everybody, how's it going? My name is Land or Spelfy, and welcome back to another Roblox trading video. This is specifically trading video number 62. I'm sorry, I'm gonna scroll down. And what you call it, guys? How have y'all been doing? It's been 9 months since my last trading video, and I know a lot of y'all have been like super upset with me, and I haven't been making a trading video. I have some good reasons behind it, and I've already told you guys kind of like one of the reasons why. But I had a very bad accident. Well, not accident, but something really bad happened. Like around August. Like a couple months after I uploaded my last trading video, which kind of like made me stop caring about Roblox a lot. And also I've been trying to like, put more of my faith in like Jesus Christ. And I've just been super busy, and I've also been doing a lot of like work related stuff. Like I can't exactly tell you guys right now what I'm doing, but like I'm busy with a lot of work related stuff, which will calm down within perhaps maybe a couple months from now, maybe later, maybe sooner, I don't really know. And so I've not really been uploading too many videos. Like I've uploaded a couple of randomish videos, but I decided I have some time right now, why not put a trading video out? Because a lot of y'all have been requesting trading videos, and I'm super backlogged on trades, as y'all know. So I have tons of trades I could go over and kind of give you guys some like teaching lessons and like kind of explain to you guys like my thought processes behind completing other trades and why I might have done a specific trade. And it helps you guys learn, it makes y'all happy, it makes me happy. So I figured why not go ahead, upload a trading video, and also document my current journey. Like after I reached around 11 million, I was kind of stagnated, maybe losing a tiny bit, and now all of a sudden recently I have been just blowing up. I'm literally like not too far from hitting 13 million, which is like ridiculous. I also got this really cool badge now, this nice little orange badge. But yeah, you can just see kind of like I've been going off. Let me show off the inventory. Yes guys, I no longer have poison. I've owned poison since 760, and it's doing crap. It is doing really bad right now. It is doing absolutely horrible, and it is, yeah, dude, poison is doing so bad. So I took some really good items that are doing super good right now. Ornate is now 780. In my last trading video that I covered, it was 110k. If we quickly go over right here, yep, I owned it since 105. It is now almost 800k. All right, Stone Samurai, was freaking like 105, literally the same as Ornate, and now I still own my same exact copy. I actually own two, but now it's 520. And also, by the way, SSAM is such a freaking, I'm sorry guys, but that is the worst acronym I think I've ever seen for an item, bro. Stone Samurai was completely fine, but y'all, I don't know, dude, I'm never calling it this thing, bro. I swear, never calling it thing. Mystic Ruby has gone up quite a bit. People want 1.5 million for their copies. STHT I owned at 105, gave like a 4k overpay. It's 470 now. Doing insane. Got bite literally for like, dude, I got bite for like a 9k lowball, and it got rare tagged, and now it's 420, pulling 300k. BBCWS has gotten a little bit since that, although it never really got the rare tag. I am not gonna trade my copies for like less than 200, 300k, dude. I literally do not care what it's pulling right now. If you get it for 80k, good for you. I'm not trading my copies for that low, bro. I am not snooping that low, bro. This is literally Clockwork Shades, dude. Literally, I'm looking at these two items right here, bro. Clockwork Shades, BBCWS, dude, how is this possible? What you call it? I got Darkseid and Blazaria as well. Let's see, I got Hoppins pulling like 50k right now. I got it for I think a nice deal. I got Bahodo, my first time I think owning this one. Same with Hop. Bahodo's on some crazy stuff right now. I got myself a second G cow somehow. I don't really remember. UPR, we already kind of talked about this, got rare tag, but besides some other stuff that I've gotten recently, another reason I've been gaining a lot of value is more specifically because of these. So if you guys don't know, I have not really talked about these three 8-bit items on my channel very much. Especially, I have not talked about the fact that I have some very large hoards of all three of these. And for those of you guys that may not also know, is that currently I'm the top hoarder of 1UP and the top hoarder of coin, which I think is kind of crazy. I literally have double this amount of the second hoarder, unless there's some private hoarder that I'm not aware of. Like I do have like the largest hoards of these two, and I'm like top 4 for the tabby right now. I used to have 121 of these, by the way. If I still had my 121 copies, that would put me at second, just above that, just literally at second place, just above this guy right here. But yeah, I've not talked about these a lot, but for most of you that don't know, I got all of these items, like what, this is like 270 copies of like these items right here, whatever, how much this is. I got all of these when they were between 1 to 2k wrap, and now all of them are 12k. which is kind of crazy. I know I never really talked about it just because I never got to the point in the trading videos where I was actually trading for them, so never really saw the reason to kind of mention them. But yeah, that was kind of what was going on. And yeah, a lot of my items have been popping off. Eyes has done really good. TMF has done really good. BTLS, Herb has still been doing great. But yeah, I'm not gonna yap too much. Let's just kind of go through some of our trades and whatnot. So yeah, people are off. So as of right now, people are overpaying on the most random stuff ever, which I think is really dumb. I'm talking about literally anything. If you own something that has like less than 300 copies, people are generationally fail trading for it, which is, yeah, I don't know. Here's an example. Like, a bunch of people have been offering me on Lovestruck Robot. They marked me for trade in the server, despite me clearly having it marked not for trade on my profile. So I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, here's Scissors, 150k on that. Let's see. Equal downgrade on GBT. Beautiful. All right. This guy's offering like a 4k OP on my Serial 10 Cal Clicka. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I might hold on to it, but yeah, Ensit's getting overpays again. This guy's offering me Jade Cat's Eye, which still does not have a profile in the thing. 40k on Kodachi with 2 faces that are literally probably about to fail. This trade on Keymaster, 700 OP. Dude, what's with Keymaster? Is it getting hoarded or something? I mean, I'll trade this if it's like, dude, what the heck is going on? Okay, maybe I won't trade Keymaster for now. But I do really like Purple Bowler. This is a really nice item, by the way. Purple Bowler is really cool. But yeah, if it wasn't, getting hoarded then maybe I would take that. That would obviously be a good trade. Here's Gold Clockwork lowballing for some wrap items. However, if you guys don't know, I actually have the last Serial Fabulous Ladies hat. Yeah, I don't know what I would do on that. I mean, I just own it, so I was like, shoot, okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm willing to trade that thing for. Zipper cap for Gucci, Gucci, real Gucci, Stunnas, whatever. Visor Medic, yeah, people are willing to give overpays for Visor Medic. I don't really know, dude. A lot of my inbound trades are kind of like stuff that you guys would probably be mad at me for not taking, but like, to be fair, there are a couple of reasons why I'm not taking some of these trades right now. Yeah, I don't know. Like, in most normal circumstances, this would be a good trade, but GGB is getting hoarded and faces are about to fail, so like, yeah, dude, I don't want faces, dude. I don't want faces, not one bit. That performance keychain is kind of tempting. I kind of like that thing, but yeah, Carly's Winter Crown, 35k on Darkseid with Playful. Goodness, dude. I hate the trading economy. Oh my gosh, 20k with a projected. Wow. 1.5 on Rocket, man. No, I'm not even gonna take that. I don't know why I have that inbound. 5k on Hop, but Hop is pulling like 50k or something like that, so like probably not. Puffer Fish for 300. I mean, this is maybe good. I kind of like the Sparkle. I'll think about this trade. I really don't know. Yeah, whatever. I mean, like, I don't really know. Like 133k for Lovestruck again. Literally the same trade. There's nothing different about them, but yeah. All right, let's just go ahead over to the completed trades. Yeah. Alright guys, like I said, I'll try to be kind of quick because like I said, there's so many trades that I have to go through, and so I'll just try to give you guys like brief reasons as to why I did the trade and kind of give you guys some like learning tips. As standard, last trade in the last trading video, this is freaking awful because Loey has done really well as much as all the other rares have done. This is now a generational fail trade right here. I'm just kidding. Like at the time, dude, I gave a small OP. I gave like 5k for Loey and then took like 30 or 40k. And then at the other time of the trade, it was like 60k OP, and yeah, now it's just awful, but it is what it is, dude. Rares just did really good, okay? Okay, this was a really good trade. This was like a 1 or 2 KOP, and at the time, really good trade. 4v1 essentially. Like, yes, there was a bunch of like random wrap items, but yeah, at the time, this was a really good trade. Like 1 or 2 KOP for PMP at the time, super good in a 4v1. Obviously, this is garbage, and PMP is about to fail because of the Faces update, because Roblox really does not give a fuck about Faces. It's low-key kind of crazy. Okay, so under most normal circumstances, I would consider this maybe mediocre because I don't want to overpay 2k for like this random item, but believe it or not, items like Bolt Brain right now are pulling, like I already talked a little bit about this, but items like Bolt Brain are pulling stupid freaking overpays right now just because the item is maybe rare.
It's not even a semi-rare, and this item also looks low-key kind of nasty.
And people are overpaying like 50k for this thing. Like, same goes with like items like Mohorns, which is more of a semi-rare, but it's still just so dumb like literally random items hype. It's not even a rare season anymore. It's just random items hype at this point. And yeah, so but if this wasn't like pulling as much as it was, I would say this is a bit of a mid trade. At the time it was an equal upgrade anyways, so I mean obviously it doesn't matter now because this trade was done more than a year ago, but yep. Oh goodness gracious, dude, I probably overpaid like no more than 500 for LH at the time of this trade, and well, clearly it got valued. And yeah, I don't know. Also, what's going on with Zeno targeting's thumbnail? That's kind of messed up. Yeah, but this was a good trade. But like I said, I gave like 500, so I just did like a standard wrap upgrade at the time. LH was also wrap, so it wasn't valued at the time. So I don't know. I just needed upgrades at the time. That's kind of why I did the trade. So yeah, I did not get it for 11k low ball. Okay, 14k for Band-Aid. At the time, this was a 2.5k OP, if I remember correctly. It may have been less. It was just a solid value upgrade, right? Now, items like Bia since then have, for some reason, done really well. I cannot believe that Bia is now 20k, dude. Like, what? Bia out of all items? Dude, Ada is still 22, bro. Ada has not been able to go beyond the 20k range literally forever, bro. It has been forever. Like, Ada has gone kind of close, but I'm just so surprised that an item with 7,000 in premium has caught up to Ada. It is just so bizarre. Like, I don't know. I like Ada way more than, like, Bia, but I don't even like antlers to begin with. I'm not gonna lie. The only antlers I kind of like is BBA, or that's bombastic antlers for those of y'all that don't know. But yeah, at the time this was a really good OP. This is obviously way too much for Band-Aid, and faces are about to fail. So yeah, but I gave 1.5k. It was a really good, or 2.5k. It was a really good trade at the time. 4v1 upgrade essentially. So let's move on. This was probably like a nice overpay on the MF Doom helmet. I don't really know what else to call this thing. It's called the Spiked Helm of Shining Righteousness or something, but it looks really similar to the MF Doom helmet. And yeah, at the time, this dude probably gave me like a 2k OP with some items I really liked, so I was like, shoot, I'll take it. And now it's a generational fail trade. Because people are probably overpaying like 50k for MF Doom right now. It's, yeah. At the time, this would have been no more than a 4k overpay, but obviously items like APRC and HP bar and Bia have literally all risen since like doing this trade, so it's not like, no, don't overpay 18k for Lament. Don't ever do that. I gave like no more than 4k for this item. Yeah, I don't exactly remember what I gave, but it should have been no more than a 4k overpay at the time, but that's probably what I was like, that was probably the doctrine I was sticking with in terms of like what I should trade for. So yeah, just be kind of careful. This was what you would call me trying to trade off Rainbow Equinox, an item that literally kind of, I mean, it probably has a little bit of demand, but like not a lot of people really even care about Rainbow Equinox. So I was really just trying to break even for this item. This guy gave me like a 1k overpay with like a solid demand face and like a legit, and I was like, dude, this is completely fine. Not a great trade right now, but at the time, really good. Just because I wanted to get rid of Rainbow Equinox. No one. I got this item for like an equal upgrade, so basically just kind of pawned it off for, I would say, pretty okay. This was a really good overpay on form at the time, and also with MFD, which I think did pretty okay during that like rare season we had. Also, what is going on with MFD's thumbnail, bro? I don't know. Yeah, as you can see, like it rose like a little bit. It got like, you know, up to 80k, I guess. I don't know. MFD is not really that cool of an item. I mean, it's okay, but I don't really know. But this is a really good trade on form. I don't think this is that great. I'm not exactly sure how MFD is doing right now. Dude, I'm not sure. All I know is what's crazy is that Dupa is at 60k now, which I've not seen for a long time, but yeah. So MFD was yeah, this is probably pretty good. As long as MFD stays OP, then this would probably be a good trade. But yeah, I took more than 10k from what I remember. I got a really nice overpay on form at the time, so really happy how this turned out. This was probably a small overpay on Blue Trance. Like this guy, I think, offered like 2k OP, and I was like, it was with Robux, but it was like a really large OP, so I was like, yeah, I'll take it. It's not great anymore because items like Blue Trance are just really good. I do really like the Trance series, but every single face is about to get ruined within the next few days, so yeah, there's not much I can do about it. All I know is that Roblox sucks. They don't care. They don't care. Literally, they do not care. Y'all are going to hear me complaining a lot about these faces, and rightfully so, because like they really do not care about what we want. Like they're basically saying you will wear dynamic faces and you will love it, essentially. So it is so annoying. Like we're expanding creativity by removing a feature that's been on Roblox for a decade plus. It's unbelievable. I don't know what else to tell y'all, but yeah, this was definitely like this was a bit of a larger OP just because he was giving Robux. So yeah, I expect slightly larger OPs with Robux. Usually there's there's exceptions to it, but I mean, I suppose the trade's good. I'm giving wrap and I'm getting value. I mean, EBS could probably get valued really soon and do really well though. That's why I'm a little bit concerned about this trade, but as of right now where it stands, it's good. I don't exactly remember how good this trade was at the time. Alright guys, here's another mass. As you guys have seen on the channel, I've done a lot of masses. This guy went first with me, and essentially the point of this was he was going to give me his large surfboard hoard that he had accumulated at the time that was also marked projected. So he gave me like literally I think every single one of his surfboards, and he gave me a pretty large overpay just because he wanted them gone. This guy right here is scourged. But yeah, he gave me a lot of these surfboards, so I'm trying to exactly see whether or not I profited or not. It seems like I am, but I'm expecting that I gave like a large item in return. So, okay, so I lowballed light bulb, which dude, I keep forgetting light bulb is like an item. People are probably overpaying a lot for a light bulb as of right now, but at the time this was a really useless wrap item. So I lowballed at 15k. Basically broke even right here, gained 14, gained 24, maybe 25 here. This is like, oh my gosh, dude, I hate doing math. This is like probably like 37, right? 25 plus 12, 37, am I right, am I wrong? I don't know. Yeah, 27 plus 9, 27 plus 9 is like, dude, what is that? That's like 36, no, 46. I think it's 46k overpay. Yeah, I mean, that's probably really good given that light bulb is still crap, although I'm pretty sure people are overpaying for a light bulb considering it's 170 copies semi-rare right now. So I would say this is a really good trade. At the time, it was like he was lowballing it like maybe 20k, and the item was marked projected, and now surfboard is kind of around the same wrap, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Also, this is a really cool item. I really like the surfboard, but yeah, the item is unmarked, and it's basically around the same. Like, yeah, it's been falling a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. Took a bit of a risk, and that risk pretty much paid off as long as light bulb stays crap. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, this must have been like a,
what the frick happened here?
oh goodness gracious, dude. Shoot. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, this was probably a really good trade at the time until Peridot popped off, and Punk Face is literally garbage. It's one of the worst performing faces as of right now just because of that update. Literally went from 230 to 160 as of right now. So yeah, and even if it was still at 230, this would have been a freaking awful trade. And bro, sugar skulls of doom, I swear. So many sugar skulls in the trade, but yeah, this is horrible. This is awful. I'm so sorry I had to show you guys that. That was a really good trade at the time. I think he was lowballing PF like a lot at the time or something like that. I don't really remember. Okay, I believe this was like a 1. This is just a random 1 or 2k overpay, and now it's a 3k lowball because Mr. Quackers is really good for some reason. Yeah, it was just a it was just a solid overpay. That's why I took it. There was nothing really special about that trade. I think this guy lowballed Ada a little bit to me, which is why I took it. And now it's a 5k lowball, so this is really good. I either overpaid a little bit for it, or I got lowballed Ada. I'm thinking I got lowballed Ada here, but I generally don't remember. So, okay. Again, this was probably like a 1. This was literally a 1k OP from what I remember for PMP, but I mean, this is crap now because HP bar is literally almost worth PMP's value now. These mermaid faces, although they're kind of cool, they have been irrelevant since 2022. Like, they literally go nowhere. Like, 2022, 32k value, dropped all the way down to 14, and like, it's just been on a slow decline. Like, this item goes literally nowhere, dude. It is just, these faces are so crap, even though they look nice. But yeah, dude, this was like a 1k OP, and then here was probably another 1k OP for Zara, which isn't as bad, but this is still maybe a little bit too much for Zara here, considering that faces are also about to do really bad. So yeah, but this was like definitely like a 1k OP 3v1, which was really good at the time. But yeah, here's me taking a really garbage trade on Skeleton King's face mask, which by the way looks really cool, and also the item's pulling again, just because it's kind of rare. And here's me taking literally crap on it. I don't know. The only item that isn't crap is Surprise and Da Money. I mean, when I say crap, I just mean like I'm getting nothing from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even remember how much I got at the time. I think I just wanted good demand, like legit and neon. so I was willing to give up this thing for it. But yeah, surprises are like one of my favorite faces too. But yeah, and money. I've loved this item since 2020. Fun fact. But yeah, I did a couple trades with this guy. Yikes, dude. And I actually really like you old. It's a really nice item. And here's me lowballing it. I think I got like a small OP at the time, like 1k, just because it was just a random wrap item. Nobody wanted it. I just wanted demand off it, and this guy was just doing mass upgrades. So yeah. Oh, I got a little bit of extra ads. Yeah, that doesn't really help. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it would still be a 3k lowball. Still kind of crap. So yeah. Okay. Dude, I could not trade this fortune teller off, dude. I swear. I don't know why I had such a hard time trying to trade this. Literally, this item that actually looks kind of nice, but I don't know. Dude, I had this thing for so long, but either way, I guess I got a nice trade off of it. Oh yeah, the dude wanted a Robux, so he lowballed me friendly a little bit for it. So that's kind of why I did this trade. This is way too much for legit. I did not overpay 10k for legit with all these wrap items then. This was probably more like a 200 or 300 overpaid. Dude, I would have never done close to 1,000 for legit in this kind of a trade, dude. I would literally have never done that. So yeah. All right, dude. I want to see like a ridiculously good trade now. What is going on? What year is this currently? We're looking over trades in November of, like, literally November of 2024. Okay. I mean, this is projected, so take this as you will. But yeah, it's probably equal upgrade or something. Oh my goodness, finally a good trade. Jeez. 130 for blue clockworks with Tyson, Band-Aid, Supa. Yeah, this is pretty good because all three of these items have done really well, especially Icicle and Supa. Yeah, this must have been like okay, to be fair, from what I remember, I think this guy gave me like a really good overpay on blue clockworks when I literally did the trade. Like, I think he like gave me something really stupid, like 30 or 40 KOP at the time, and now it's 130. Yeah, dude, I don't really know what to say. I don't know how I got this, but this guy just sent me this trade inbound. I was like, dude, what the heck? And I accepted immediately because I was like, bro, what? Yeah, this was really good at the time. Super good trade. That is so refreshing to see after I literally fail traded PF, or fail traded for PF. This is just a win with Tree Hugger, lowballing for 8-bit eyeball. I don't really know. I think this guy, I don't know if this guy was hoarding 8-bit eyeball or something. I don't remember. Okay. You could take this trade one of two ways. I would say Oven Monster is at least worth around 30k. It's definitely not a 100k item, that's for sure. And the item's also projected. Yeah, I'm not sure, dude. Yeah, I probably just overpaid like 1 or 2k for this thing. I don't know. Well, actually, at the time, Oven Monster was just a crap item, and I was like, the only way I would upgrade into like one of these like large wrap items is if I would get it for equal. So I probably gave like equal for it, to be honest with you. And if this is a good trade, maybe. I don't really know. All right. Yeah, this is obviously garbage because LH got valued. So at the time it was wraps. This was like a nice, like maybe 700, 500, maybe 1k overpay. I don't know. I would have not overpaid too much for it, but yeah, at the time this was really good. Now it's crap. Oh, this is pretty refreshing to see. Yeah, I probably gave a small overpay for NPTH, and then it did really well. It gained like a couple K, and now it's a 13.6k lowball. So this was a really good trade at the time. But yeah, I just gave really small overpays, just looked for the best possible offers. That's kind of how I did some of these trades back then. Just looking for great, offers that I could do on these kinds of items, and just check out who could give me the best offer, not looking for people that like expected like max overpays for their items. So this is kind of how I got some of these nicer trades done back then. Again, this is probably like a small overpay before Friendly just did really well and then rose a lot. So this would have been no more than like a 400 overpay at the time. So yeah, just a simple 3v1 for this really good trade. All right, some trades with Swooka. And this is very good. I probably overpaid like 300, maybe up to a K for this thing, just because I needed some upgrades. And now it's a 6k lowball, so that's pretty cool. And then here's me overpaying 6k for you old, which I definitely would have not overpaid that much for at the time. DPC is doing really well right now, but yeah, I got a ye old back because I actually did really like the item. But yeah, so I guess those two trades kind of balance out. Okay, this was like a mass trade, so let's see. How much am I losing here? Sorry. I'm losing 13k here, and then what did I do in this trade? Oh my goodness! Bro, if only I held on to Damon, dude. I don't even know how the heck... Dude, Damon is like the best limited that has ever been released from event, bro. Literally sold it for 40k and it went up to 260, bro. How much better of an item could they have released? Dude, I don't even know. And I really want to get a Damon back, but dude, I literally gave him a legit mask for this. I don't even need to go back to that trade, bro. This is crazy, bro. Like, I know, like, these trades I completed were, like, almost 2 years ago. Well, no, sorry, a little bit more than a year ago. So, like, you can see how crazy some of these trades are, dude. Alright, here's me giving 2,500 for Katana of the Golden Snake with an item I really like, the Darkest Archmage. I don't know if this is a good trade or not. Like, this might be because it's 30k, but with, like, a 20k item and a 10k, I actually don't know. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This was definitely an equal upgrade or around it because I got it from like 8 Rin, but yeah, whatever. Okay, you don't have to understand, you don't have to be a smarty to understand that this is probably not a good trade because UPV did really well. And people tried hyping it up during that first rare season, even though this is literally like a good demand item in general. Yeah, bro, they literally got it to almost 50k. It was so dumb, bro. Like, I like UPV, but like this item did not deserve the hype. It's literally just a normal demand item. Like, even if it's marked low demand, like whatever. This was probably a really small overpay, by the way. Dude, I don't even remember what this trade was. It was probably really good, but DPC has gone up a lot and Crimson Punk is a projected, so yeah, this is garbage. But this must have been like equal or something, or just a good downgrade. But dude, I don't even remember what the most expensive item in here was. Like, it could have been DPC, it could have been Crimson Punk. I low-key don't remember. But yeah. Oh, goodness gracious, dude. This was probably like a 20k OP when I took this because this was literally full wrap for Embrace, and now it's a generational fail trade. Yes, guys, generational fail trade, yeah. Should have held on to those Embraces, bro. I don't know why I traded them off like that, but yeah, no. I guess the point was I was gonna get it back because I was getting such a large overpay, but yeah. Here's a Scott and lowball for 5k. Yeah, I must have given like a 10 or 20k overpay. This probably was like a bit of a clutch trade as well because like I don't normally like overpaying like normal amounts. I tend to look for nicer offers whenever possible, so this could have been one of those trades, or maybe I did just overpay normally for it, but regardless, I don't remember. 4v1, I'm getting Scott and lowball here. I think this is really good. Okay, some trades with Cool Dino, or Cool Dino, I guess however you want to say this, but Brilliant. Oh yeah, so I took this guy's Brilliant Samurai Horde for a couple of my like larger items, or I did a couple of trades. So 2k for Mr. Fancy top hat with a couple of these Brilliant Samurais, Sorcerer top hats, whatever. Let's see. And I got another Brilliant Samurai here. And then I lowballed a really cool looking item for more Brilliant Samurais. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I got some nice overpays during this trade though, so that's probably why I did it. But yeah, I really like Metal Cthulhu Minion. This thing is really cool. Even though it looks super ugly, it is really cool. I really like it. Love that item since 2020. Fun fact, I don't even know how I got this trade. Okay, obviously, Golden Crown was not valued at the time. Then eventually, throughout time, it started going up. I literally think I just... Oh, okay, never mind. That's the wrong item. Dude, there was a Golden Crown that I owned for like... since like 10k, and then it got valued in my inventory. Or, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did, but yeah. As you can see, HK has not done very well since this. Golden Crown has. It's gotten valued since this trade. So, yeah. Profit. Well, I don't know if this is like a two-part trade. Let me quickly check. No, this was just me doing like 2 different trades. Yeah. I think I overpaid like a little bit for Zenith. I think it gave like 3k or something for this. And Zenith has gone up a lot since doing this trade. This is a 111k lowball now. So, yeah, with a couple items. And also Fireman of Yore. And then this trade is just, I guess he gave me an overpay for legit with Wicked Sand. Oh, it's the 1-up that's in this trade, which is why it's literally crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I started collecting these, I started collecting all these 8-bits around December, January of this time. So as you can see, late November at this point. That's kind of how I got this trade. Here's a couple trades with Soulfish. I was trying to get some of his, he was like releasing legit at the time, and at the time this was a really nice trade. Like, he was literally giving me demand, like overpays for like my low demand items that nobody wants. And now items like Griffin Warrior are probably doing really good because they're semi-rares. But yeah, you can see like this item has like no circ, or it just has a massive horde behind it. But yeah, this is obviously a freaking horrible trade now. And then this trade right here is, oh my goodness, dude. Okay, at the time it was a very, very good trade, but yeah, this was, dude. Yeah, no, dude, not at all. Alright, here's a mask that I did for my emerald crystal circlet, which got rare tagged, so this is obviously not a good trade anymore, but as you can see, I got Horus, Oven Monster, which is projected, and Mr. Mountain, so I'd say all three, or at least Mr. Mountain is pulling overpays. Horus obviously is because it's valued, but I got these items here. What else? I think I got like a massive horde of this one egg. I think it was like the egg of shyness or something, but let's see, where are they at? Just a bunch of smalls, 3 KOP. Yeah, there it is, the unassuming egg of shyness. I got this dude's entire horde of shyness. Yeah, you can just see it's just a bunch of shyness eggs, but yeah, other than that, not a super great trade. It's just because, well, ECC is now valued, and oh my god, dude, that's cereal, bro. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude, ECC is a rare tag. It has a rare tag now, so this is yeah, this is not good. ECC is definitely not worth 100k, so this is probably gonna be a fail trade really soon. But yeah, we're not gonna worry about it because that trade I did like more than a year ago. I'm actually not entirely sure if this is a good trade. Like, it completely depends on if MFD is really good right now, but even then, 17k for VDC doesn't really sound like a great trade. Also, this was a 2k overpay for VDC at the time. I don't even know how I got it, but yeah, it was like a 2k OP for VDC. It was a really good trade. Yeah, I don't know, I got the trade, but now it's not great, especially if MFD is good. I don't think this is a good overpay for VDC anymore, but yikes. Oh my goodness, a good trade. What, I owned Pequine a year ago? Dude, I don't even remember this. Whatever, but yeah, this was probably like a small overpay for Pequine, and now it's a 94k lowball. You don't have to be a smarty to understand that this was a good investment. And here's another very small overpay for Winter Fairy with the same guy, and as you can see, Winter Fairy's popped off compared to all these items that literally sit around their value. Like, these items could also traditionally sit around their value, but Supa and Dupa have gone up, but like, you know, the more expensive an item is, the more it will go up. So it trends differently, and like how the values increase depending on like what the actual value of the item is. So that's one thing to pay attention to when you do these kind of trades. And here's probably a small upgrade for Crybaby. Although this is kind of good right now, with this update that's coming up, this trade will probably be really bad. So yeah, dude. I don't know. We'll see how this kind of works out, but we'll see how those faces do. Oh my goodness, dude! I wish I did this trade like yesterday or something. Oh my. Yeah. Here's me getting 2 Embraces for Band-Aid, which was probably like a small 4k overpay on my Band-Aid, and it's now a 300k overpay. Also, this guy has a really good username. What the heck, Ducker? Yeah. I feel so sad. Why didn't I keep these Embraces, bro? This trade could have been so awesome. It could have been like, hey guys, look, I have 2 Embraces. I still have these 2 Embraces, but I don't because I traded them off. Yikes. Alright, here's a bunch of trades from 8Ren. These were all equal upgrades. This is garbage. This is way too much for Holiday Split Shades. Here is too much overpay for this Gorget. This is garbage. Here is way too much. Oh, this is just a dumb trade. Like, this isn't even a good trade. Yeah, that's just garbage. Let's see. This is just garbage. That's not even good at all. And lastly, garbage. This is not good at all. This item is literally almost worth the last egg. Yeah. These smalls used to be a lot cheaper, literally just a year ago, so it's kind of crazy. Alright, here's a good trade. Another trade with Swooka. Me getting Pan Spectrum digital nuke finders for a low ball on some of these lesser wrap items, so I'd say that's pretty good. I don't know about y'all, but it's pretty good. But I probably overpaid like 500 or something at the time, and yeah, pretty good. Moving on, let's see what we got. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is probably like a small 2k, maybe 3k overpay on CS. And now it's a generational failed trade on the other dude's side. Just because, well, 8BR, I think it was pretty obvious 8BRC would begin overtaking all these other items, and it did. Like, one of these 8BRCs is literally worth more than CS right now. Yeah, it's worth 8k more than CS, so yeah, dude, very good trade. Made some pretty good investments right there. This was like a 1k overpay on Afbia with GWOG and Legit, and Afbia has done very nicely. I always thought this Fedora was super underrated, and it finally got valued. It literally got valued for being LPP'd, and then it kept its value. So yeah, it was super cool. But as you can see, he has good circ and everything like that. But yeah, good trade. This is way too much for Builder Master. This was equal at the time, by the way, but yeah, this is way too much, bro. This is garbage. this was equal trade. This was really good at the time, just getting value for my wrap. Crimson Punk is projected, so not exactly sure what this item is actually worth right now. Let's see, it was 8k, which isn't, yeah, no, that's not really that great either. I really wouldn't lowball Crimson Punk, but yeah, it's whatever. Alright, a couple more trades with Swooka. Spec Alpha just recently got valued, and so that's probably why this is a really large overpay on my end now. LH also got valued, so you can see that's why this is a really large overpay. I definitely overpaid like up to 1k for all these items for sure. And then 700, I probably wouldn't do that much for this item, but yeah, at the time it was probably like 400 or something, 300, but yeah, it was pretty okay. But yeah, this was equal at the time, and this is garbage. I know this Equinox egg is like projected, and so is this Riptide, but this is, depends on like what this item goes back down to. If these items were not projected, this would be garbage, but this was equal at the time. Let's see. This is also garbage. This is way too much for Skater Boy. Yeah, this is not good. I can't believe I gave that Brilliant Samurai away like that. Okay, this might be okay. I think this is actually fine. Yeah, this is actually okay. This is probably one of the only equal upgrades that's like still okay. Okay, and then this one's also pretty okay. This is a pretty good equal upgrade. Even it's a low ball now, but yeah. Oh, here, so I overpaid, like, I don't remember how much I overpaid for BBCWS here, but it's a little bit of a low ball now, so that's pretty cool. And I was really trying my hard to get a BBCWS just before it hyped up, so, but yeah, as you can see, I gave some good items like Sat, G-Quatin, but yeah, I still actually think I have this BBCWS, yeah, I do, so, these are one of the trades that I, quote-unquote, still invested in, which is solid right now, but yeah. I guess it was just a small overpay for St. Pat's Fedora, which is really good right now because St. Pat's is somehow 50k. This item should have been devalued in my opinion when it had the chance to. Like over here, dude, when they devalued items like Desert Scout and whatnot, like St. Pat's was sitting over here, literally doing nothing, just lowering in wrap. They should have devalued it here, but they kept it valued, and yeah, dude, St. Pat's, I don't know, man. St. Craps, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This was a small overpay for BBT. This might become a really bad trade here really soon. But as of right now, it's pretty okay, but I probably gave like a 2k-ish overpay or something like that, but yeah. Alright guys, we're gonna go over like maybe a couple more trades here. Let's see. Way too much for President Doge. I know it might be pulling overpays right now, but like I don't exactly know how much President Doge is pulling right now, but this is way too much. Like this is like I gave like probably an equal upgrade for this thing. I probably got this thing for equal or like a really small overpay, but yeah, like, or I got it lowball because like at the time I would have not traded for these random freaking Doge hats that were literally getting no attention. Nobody wanted these things. So yeah, either the dude gave it to me for equal or lowballed it to me. I would have never overpaid for this thing, and if I did, barely. Me getting Sparkle Time Cheese for stuff. I overpaid probably a little bit for this because I actually like the Sparkle Time Cheese, and now it's a 5k lowball because it's Sparkle Time Cheese, or STCH, I think, or STC, yeah, STCH, Sparkle Time Cheese hat. Okay, what is going on in here? I would say this is not a good trade because, well, okay, this thing is getting some stupid overpays right now, but like, let's say disregarding that, like, I don't really know, man. Like, it's getting some dumb overpays right now. I guess it's a good trade, but like, yeah, dude, I don't really don't know. All right, let's just go to the next trade. All right, we're gonna go ahead and forget about that trade. We never did that.
Ignore that. You're being gaslit. You're in a dream. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Okay, I don't remember what that. I don't even I don't even remember what this trade was, bro. I literally could not tell you what this must have been like a Scott and lowball on Bloxy, bro, because I don't know how I did this, but yeah, dude, whatever. Okay. Here's me getting a nice overpay off Wicked Santa with some random stuff. I guess is okay. I mean, here's me getting an okay overpay off the old Sea Captain with like this Dionysus B bag, which I guess is okay. But yeah. All right, couple more trades here. We'll end off with somewhere over here, but here's a. Oh yeah, this guy lowballed me FDC like 3 or 4k for some reason for these items, and this was actually my my OG cereal Americone. As you can see, this is my OG cereal Americone, and I did trade it off. So I wonder if I can still get it back. Yeah, probably not, but yeah, I got FTC for a 3k lowball, and I might actually still have this. No, I don't. Okay, whatever. I do have an FTC, but yeah, this is a pretty good trade at the time, and it's still a really good trade because FTC is really good. A small overpay off Black Crisis. Not exactly sure how the item is doing right now, but at the time it was really good. Okay, this is with ACC, which, bro, these crystal circlets are going freaking nuts right now, bro. This ACC was like a 3K, maybe even like a 1K, 2K item, and now it's literally just getting really hyped up like the 8-bit items. It's been going up in wrap like crazy, and people have been hoarding it, and yeah, dude, I don't know, man. The crystal circlets are okay. They're not like the coolest series on the platform, but yeah, dude, I don't know. If the ACC was still 2K, this would have been a freaking awful trade. This would have been garbage, okay? So yeah. Okay, here's me giving way too freaking much for Band-Aid. This is way too much, bro. Yeah, this is crap. This must have been like a small 1 or 2K overpay at the time, but yeah, this is crap, and this is also crap. This is way too much for PMP. This is... Nah, dude. Nah, this is way too much. This was definitely a small overpay at the time, okay? This is crap. This is way too much for Gucci stunners, okay? This is a really nice trade. Me trading off some like demand wrap for some like demand value, and it's definitely a good trade. I must have overpaid a little bit, or he lowball. Oh yeah, this guy actually wanted DJ remix, so he probably lowballed me a little bit here. So really good trade for me at the time. Trying to just make some small value, and oh my goodness, what is going on? Youch, dude. Okay, yeah, at the time this was probably a really good trade on Sapphire, and now it is awful, dude. This is awful. It is so garbage. Yeah, dude. Because Sapphire has done really good since doing this trade, and it just recently got its rare tag. But I did get another rare, but dude, I don't know. This sucks. That is unfortunate. But I did get a really cool D-Hop and Ricks. I've never owned Ricks before this, so, but yeah, this is pretty bad. Alright, and just go over these last few trades right here. No, this is way too much. Literally these two are like the same exact thing. Too much. Depends. This thing is actually technically projected. It's like 1K wrap, so like, this is technically not good. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Someone's like hoarding this thing too, so yeah, this is technically not good. Yeah, not good. And then let's just do one more trade here, ending off with crap. A little too much for zombie head row with this thing that's getting hyped up. Yep, that obviously sucks. But yeah, as you can see, quite a few of these trades were laughably bad, and some of these trades were epically good. But also, you guys have to remember, I did these trades literally a year ago. Are we still in November, by the way? Yeah, we are literally still in November, even with the end of this trading video. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this trading video, maybe learned something new. I'm sorry I'm not like covering like my most up-to-date trades, but I am just trying to show off all the trades I've done before this and kind of show you my like thought processes behind them. But yeah, but I hope y'all enjoyed this trading video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.